Hey there YouTube, I'm Rusty.
I'm Bobby.
And today we're drinking Fest Pecan root beer. Fest Pecan root beer, man, that is a product of New Orleans.
Yeah.
It is good stuff.
It is really good.
It is. It tastes, it has pecan in it.
It does, and it's,
I don't know if it's artificially pecan flavored or do they squish real pecans, put them in there.
Squish the juice out.
Yeah, they
wring them out.
Wring them out. Milk them like they do almonds.
That's right.
Put it in there. Hey, but you know, Fest is bottled and, it's distributed out of New Orleans. But ironically, the first time I ever drank one, I never even heard of Fest until I bought one in Texas. So, way out the other side of San Antonio,
yeah.
I bought one at a candy store, and I was like, man, from New Orleans, what in the world? And hey, Fest soda pops, they have other flavors too.
Okay.
You need to get your distribution down a little bit better. You know, you're taking them to Texas, but you need to get them all over Louisiana too. And, but you know what? It's good stuff.
It's really this is unlike any of the other root beers we've had.
No, it's unique.
It's different.
It's that. I tell you what, it has a pecan praline flavor to it. Now, that is the correct pronunciation of the words pecan and praline. Now, if you're from somewhere else and you go to New Orleans, you go down to the French Quarter, you get down there to one of those candy shops,
right,
and you tell the lady behind the counter, I'll have one of those pecan pralines, and you get slapped in the mouth, that's on you. Because you watched this video and we told you the correct pronunciation is
pecan
praline.
Praline.
Correct pronunciation.
Not pecan praline.
No, pecan praline. Hey, this is a really sweet root beer.
It is really sweet.
Now,
it's good though, but it's...
Yeah, now if you don't like a really sweet root beer, you might want to steer clear of this one. But since I like just about every root beer there is, I like this one.
Yeah. It's, man.
On our Louisiana root beers,
I'm trying to place it here. I'm trying to figure out what I'm...
On our Louisiana root beers, we've already done Barks.
Barks, yeah.
We've done Swamp Pop. And now we have Fest. We have a beta still to go,
right.
And we have New Orleans Big Shot.
Yes.
You need to make sure you don't miss that episode.
Right, that'll be a good one.
It doesn't have a glass bottle though, so we'll have to fudge a little bit off of our normal standards. But hey man, we went on vacation a couple weeks ago. We went to Pensacola Beach, Florida.
That's nice.
Oh man, the water was pretty. There was no jellyfish. Very little seaweed. The beach was clean. I think I saw one bottle cap on the beach the whole time.
Oh, man, nice.
And man, it wasn't a bunch of dead fish and driftwood and flip-flops and things like broken sunglasses. It was clean, man. It was nice. We had a good time.
Well, for those that are watching who are not familiar with where we are, Pensacola is about the closest, I guess what you call a real beach from where, like what we have here in Louisiana is just different.
Well, we have the Cajun Riviera down there, Grand Isle.
Yeah. But well, in my mind, when I think of a beach with like the waves and the sand and everything, Pensacola is the first step.
Well, we had a good time, man. Went over there to that Naval Aviation Museum.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was really cool. Hey, but I tell you, you should go. Put that on your bucket list. But I take pictures of funny signs everywhere I go, because some signs they're just funny. Because people that make signs assume that you know what the context of the sign is, and if you sometimes you just take a sign out of context and just read it, it just gets funny.
Right.
But I took a picture of a sign in a storefront that it was a picture of a big foot.
Okay. And
it said, "Toe rings custom fitted here." And that was just kind of funny because, well, first of all, I don't own a toe ring. I'm not against toe rings. Bobby, if you're wearing, you could be wearing 10 toe rings and I wouldn't know it.
I don't.
But I wouldn't hold it against you if you did.
Thank you.
But do you have to go to some kind of school and get certified? You go to like trade school, get certified to be a toe ring fitter?
I don't know.
I don't know, you know what, how much talent's involved in that? You know, you look at their toe and it's like, you know, that's a big toe. Looks like you're gonna need this big ring instead of this little ring.
Well, I guess when you think about it, I guess like with toes, some people at the end of their toes look like knobs on the end of them. Maybe you gotta, gosh, I don't know.
Yeah, and you know what?
There's gotta be some skill.
You can't control your toes like you do your fingers. Excuse me, ma'am, could you stick out your ring toe? Let me slide this one on there and see if, well, that's just, you know what? Feet are just kind of, I don't like other people's feet. I don't mind my feet, but I don't want to touch other people's feet.
Yeah, that is a little weird, I guess. But
I don't know, man. Custom fitted toe ring.
So
unfortunately,
this is custom. Like, so is the process of fitting what's custom?
I don't know. Is there some machinery involved there? Do they have a?
That could get pretty painful.
They have to trim it. You know, it won't go. We'll have to, you know, stretch it out or trim it down or something. I don't know, man. But there is a place over there on the boardwalk. You go to Pensacola Beach, check them out, and you go over there. And, of course, you know, when you get out on the beach, you want to make sure you take your toe ring off, or you'll end up with a tan line on your.
You don't want a tan line on your toe.
No, we don't want that. And so
you got a big ring around your index toe.
You got to be careful about that. Oh man. Well, you know, there's really 3 segments to our videos. There's the part where we talk about the root beer.
3 attempted segments.
And then there's the part where we talk about miscellaneous stuff and junk. And then there's the part where we talk about Jesus.
Yeah, the important part.
Yeah, the important part. And the part we're going to talk about Jesus today is about the historicity of Jesus Christ as a person. And we as Christians, we affirm, that means that we agree and we believe that Jesus actually is and was a historical figure.
A real person.
Yeah, a real person. Walking and talking and living just like us, real person in the early 1st century. And of course was crucified, rose from the dead on the 3rd day and ascended up into heaven and is still a real walking, talking, physical, real person. Christians don't believe in some mystical
like a fairy
spirit
tale.
Jesus, as if it were some kind of fable or fairy tale. We believe in the real person of Jesus Christ, historically, in the past, in the present, and in the future.
Right.
So that's what Christians believe about that, if you were ever wondering.
Well, if Jesus wasn't real, there wouldn't be a point in believing in him.
That's right. If Jesus isn't real, let's just quit and get off.
Right.
Yeah, stop and let me off. I'm through.
But he is real, so.
But he is real. But anyway, go out and get you some Fest root beer. You might have to get on the internet and order one up if you live outside of Louisiana
it's
or
worth it.
Texas.
It's really good.
And if you live in San Antonio, maybe these are just laying everywhere. But go out and get you one.
If you live in Louisiana, you might have one shipped to your house.
Yeah, you might. These aren't easy to find. Where did I get these? I can't remember.
I don't know. You just got them out of your freezer just a second ago.
I bought them at a store in Baton Rouge. I found them in Baton Rouge, but
okay. Well, now I feel bad for talking bad about them, but
no, they weren't easy to find though.
No,
I had to get on the internet and look them up.
goodness gracious.
So if I have to get on the internet to find you, you know, if you're a root beer, I should just be able to go find you
You
easy.
should just be there.
You should just, when I go in a store, you should be there. So
Man.
Fest, we like your root beer.
It's really good.
But you need to get your marketing straight. Get them on out there where everybody can enjoy it.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
Well, y'all, I'm Rusty,
I'm Bobby.
and YouTube, we'll catch you next time.